Okay, test. Is this working on YouTube? Uh, okay, it says it's live. Okay, so I'm going to be streaming it onto YouTube just because it's easier than down recording it and then uploading it again. So, welcome. Today is going to be a demo of currently what's the situation is with the game and what's going to be happening in the next week. So it's only going to be a few minutes. So I'm going to first start off with using one of my test characters because I've got them set up with the new items. I've got the stats in the corner from the Unity editor to show what the frame rate's like per scene as we go through it. So, over the last month, I've been increasing the optimization and things because if it's a huge world that I've created, and unfortunately, um, as you can see, the load time is seconds. Before it was absolute like minutes, if not freeze and crash. Uh, the world, as you can see, you get a massive frame drop because it's loading in the world. Because I've changed it now so it streams in like all the individual assets rather than have one massive world with one massive asset collection that everyone has to load in at the same time. Uh, so as part of the party thing I'm going to be doing, because we're going to be 1 year on Steam in about 2-3 weeks, so I'm going to be setting up a sort of little party thing as well with this add-on. So as you can see, the character's now got a masquerade mask on. There's going to be 5 of these. Each will have a different transformation that comes with it because it's going to. So the icon at the moment is just um, this is just a test one just to see as like a proof of concept. So you click it once it's equipped, and this one because it's the green mask turns me into the green fairy, which is not a playable character just yet. But as you can see, like you can look around, wander around. I still got, and this will last 5 minutes before it runs out normally. Uh, as you run around, your leaf dress moves around as well, your wings. So, you can jump around, you hold your wand. So this is more sort of just decorative like thing because if you come over to the portal for a limited time only, there'll be a party portal, which is the party room. Again, as you can see, it loads up in 2-3 seconds. Unfortunately, this is when the like between scenes you have to keep re-equipping it. But I've put the cooldown on the mask for like 10 seconds, so generally you can just instantly transform in case there's an issue. But all it is it just transforms your character so you look like a fairy. In here there's like a little area that looks like you can get your food. Uh, then this is the little party place. So you got your cake here. As long as if this works right, you should. Damn. Okay, it's not working. But when it does work and I fixed it, this will give out a piece of birthday cake, which will max out your hunger to like it'll give a plus 100 to hunger. So even if you're absolutely starving, even though in the game at the moment it does nothing, but yeah, there'll be. This is going to be the area where everyone can sort of meet up, chat, and like because obviously we've got chat here. Unfortunately, because this is in single player, it's mode. It's not got the chat working on, but you can chat here. You got your friends list. But yeah, this is basically going to be like a masquerade ballroom where there'll be music and things, and you can basically just, it's big enough that you can easily dance and stuff. And I'm going to be adding in the new icon for dancing and things. But as you can see in the top corner, on this scene, 100 frames a second. Uh, but yeah, the idea is like you can get, there'll be some food here for people to eat in game. Uh, this area will be for like dancing and socializing and stuff, and this will also be where you can get your free mask from, which will only be here for a limited time, and you can only have one of them. So you have to pick if you want to be like the Green Fairy, if you want to be the genie. I'll just pause it for a second so you can see. So we got the fairy, which is going to be the green one. I'm still working out the other ones, but genie. So this is default genie. Second here. This is the default genie, as you can see. Although I can change his skin. So instead of being tan or whatever you want to call it, you can have him as like a blue color. Oh wait, that's a shininess color. So as you can see, you can sort of turn him blue and stuff. But yeah, this will be what you can get from the one of the other ones. So it will turn you into this genie guy. There'll be other ones that will turn you into I think it's like dragon bugs or something, but let's see, where is it? I think I might make this one of them, which is a tiger dragon. Which So as you can see, this is the one you can find at the pet shop. So if we just go here and put like a black, so this will be like the black mask that will turn you into this little dragon. I think he's responding to my controls as well, so as you can, oh wait, no, he's just wandering around doing his own thing. So as you can see, he just, that's some of his idle animations. Oh wait, no, he is responding to my controls. So as you can see, this will be sort of what you can do with the black one. And yeah, that's about everything. Just as a quick thing, but if we just boost it back up quickly, I'll just run around the main area a bit, just to show you what that looks like. But yeah, I'm currently also in the process of adding hundreds of new items. So as you can see, it just sticks you back here where we were. Use this to teleport back to the main world. Once all the assets have sort of warped in, as it were, the frame rate will get back up from the lows. But that's just because the processor is basically going for it to try and load everything in. If we just pause that for a second, you can see if we go to here, it instead of, this is technically the main level, and then it loads in all these hundreds of different little objects, which instead will. So this time, because we're here, the only thing in the area that's big enough and it's viewable by our characters, like this area here, plus the terrain we're standing on. But as you can see, it's already chunked off part of the terrain, as well as this area of terrain, because that's too far away, essentially. And the NPC cart you can see here goes along here and takes you to the other town. If I find him, where is he? Okay, he's right at the start. So if we watch him for a second, oh, wait. So as you can see, the little cart will basically plod along backwards and forwards and take you to where you need to the other town. Make some play. But as you can see, now it's loaded in. You're getting solid 30 frames a second, except for when new assets and stuff are getting loaded in. Then you get a little bit of a dip, and it comes back up again. And then obviously, as you run out of the town, it'll start deloading the town behind us. The small frame drips that you get at the moment is just where it's loading in new assets, such as this bush. But then once you get outside, you're far enough away from all the NPCs and stuff that your frame rate's recovering, and you end up with 25 plus 30. So like you get some dips because it's loading in new stuff, but then when it's not loading in new stuff, you can kind of get high 30s, maybe higher. This is on a pretty old computer, so it's not the most optimal like settings and stuff. And by default, it's set to like really good graphics. So obviously, once you use your options menu to alter like the view distance and things, that may increase your performance even more. So you maybe have to get like 60 frames. Plus, this is the Unity editor, which means it's on top of having to run the game, it's also having to run the Unity editor, all my background things like OBS and all that stuff. But yeah, uh, obviously this is the cave. I've still got to like fix all this, but this is where you can get some basic resources. So you think, as you can see, you have to be pretty close to the resource for it to load in. But as you can see, you got the day-night cycle that's working, and up here where there's not much loaded in, you're getting 50s, 40s, generally some really high frames, which is good. I've got to stick in some music and things, but that can be done later. As you can see, when it optimizes these things, it can basically, like if you watch that terrain, because it's been loaded, as we go backwards, it starts deloading that far part of the terrain because it's out of the range. So as you can see there, that saves you some frames. And then as you get closer again, it just loads it back in. So that's how I'm kind of semi-cheating the optimization things. It's not perfect, but it works. And obviously we got our mask. I've still got to work out, but yeah, as you can see, gives you the green fairy, and obviously this needs like your basic pickaxe and but this will be like a limited time item, so like certain characters won't be like you can't turn into them except for as either a very extremely rare drop, and that will be like a spell, or it will be like a specific oh, first we can catch the cut because it just pulled up. Go. I just saw the cart pull up. So as you can see, it just sits here for like 20 seconds. I've still got to work out how to... So technically you just walk into the back... Ah, damn it, the collider's off. But yeah, you just walk into the back and then it'll take you there. But I've got to fix it, but that'll be done later. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching, and as part of the like new skill system or whatever, I've just made this a bit more like interactable, because the other spell book was just like too fiddly. It kept overlapping with each other and stuff. But yeah, like I'm gonna make it so there's 5 masquerades. Each will give you its unique character. So I mean, this may be an NPC later on, because these are fairies, but generally the only way they're going to be a playable race for longer than maybe 10 seconds is as this item that will be like, it's kind of like a yearly thing. So this year will be like the masquerade thing. Next year maybe, I don't know, some sort of special staff or a sword. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to be going back to working on the game because I've got to fill out the huge database down here of like all the new shieldings and like the cake. But yeah, this is the like special birthday cake that will fill up all your hunger to maximum, and you can't sell it for any amount. You can't buy it for any amount because it will only be available from that table, and it will be available for like 1 month only, just to give any new people a chance to go in and do it. But yeah, as you can see, although at the moment it's a pain, but the new optimization seems to be working well and giving me really high results. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.